Obviously, Josh Allen has become one of the NFL's truly great quarterbacks. But that didn't happen overnight, and without a ton of work. In his rookie season of 2018, the 7th overall pick from Wyoming completed 52.8% of his passes. 2 seasons later, Allen posted a career-high completion rate of 69.2%. There were a lot of reasons for that. Allen obviously did his own work to understand an NFL passing game and NFL defenses. He had an offensive coordinator in Brian Daboll who gave him a ton of man-beaters, which perfectly fit what Allen was as a thrower at the time. The trade for receiver Stefon Diggs didn't hurt either. But one thing you may not know about is the introduction of biometrics. It's a system developed by Chris Hess, who Allen now calls the most influential person in my mechanical career. That process began in 2019. As a second-year quarterback, Allen still wasn't accurate enough, and he was starting to experience recurring shoulder pain as a result of his throwing motion. What I found was that my shoulder was basically rotating and beating everything else, Allen said in a recent NFL Films feature. My hips, my torso, the RPMs, and the torque was putting so much pressure on my shoulder. And I was already beating my hips. Chris shows you examples of how efficient you should be. And I was like, you know what? In order for everything to kind of like time up better, I'm going to try to drop my arm a little bit. And just slow down this process. And what that got me to do was the disassociation. So now, once I start my throw motion, get my foot in the ground quick, this, the lower body, is going, and this, the upper body, is still coming around. You're rotating through, and then this whips through kind of by itself. Like a golf swing. For Allen, it was a complete mechanical transformation. And he was able to train a new level of accuracy. Some old schoolers think accuracy is something you either have or you don't. This is the positive refutation of that theory. Basically, like every rotational athlete, it's golfing, it's swinging a baseball bat of staying on that back foot, and it's this, right? Where I want to throw everything and have this stay back as long as possible. And as it comes through, to be as snappy as possible. It's like a catapult almost, right? Where everything is, all that energy from your body is leaving the hand at this moment.